Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Ting, and I help you learn Chinese in a simple and practical way. Today's lesson is about one small Chinese word that causes a lot of confusion, 只. It means only, but here's the tricky part. Sometimes you must say 只, and sometimes you have to say 只有. So how do you know which one is correct? In this lesson, I'll explain the difference with simple English explanations and practical Chinese examples that you can use right away. Oh, you can also turn on subtitles and choose your preferred language in YouTube settings. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Grammar Explainer mini class. I'm your co-host, and honestly, I'm just so pumped to dive into some really cool language mechanics with you today. And I'm your other co-host. Look, we're keeping things super relaxed, friendly, and really focused today. So, if you've been finding Chinese grammar just a little bit intimidating lately, take a deep breath. We're right here with you, guiding you step by step, just like we're hanging out in the same room. All right, let's jump right in. Picture this. You're holding a single piece of fruit, which naturally brings up a super relatable question. How do we actually say, I only have one apple?
Right, it's a concept you literally need to express all the time in real life. So to capture this idea of only, we use our target word for today, 只. And over the next few minutes, we're going to absolutely master how to use it.
All right, let's get into usage 1, nothing else. So 只 is an adverb, and in this first usage, it simply means merely or only. The absolutely crucial thing to remember here is the idea of nothing else. When you drop this word into a sentence, you're basically telling the listener that aside from whatever you're talking about, there are zero other options. That's it, the whole shebang. Let's look at a real-world scenario. Imagine you're sweating buckets, dragging yourself up a massive flight of stairs because the elevator is completely out of order. Literally a total nightmare. Exactly. So in Chinese, we'd say, 电梯坏了，我们只能走上去了. The elevator is broken, we can only walk up. See that phrase 只能 right there? It means we can only walk up. There's just no other choice. Nothing else we can do. Oh man, I absolutely love this next example. 在北京问路，北京人总是告诉我向北向南，但是我只知道前后左右. Oh yeah, that is such a classic Beijing experience. When you ask for directions there, people always tell you to go north or go south, but honestly, I only know front, back, left, and right. Right? It's so true. And it brilliantly shows off the grammar. 只知道 means only know. Out of all the compass directions in the entire world, the speaker literally possesses nothing else but the knowledge of front, back, left, and right. So just to quickly summarize this first usage, use 只 right before a verb when there are absolutely no other options. Okay, moving right along to usage 2, small amount. Now, in this case, the word still acts as an adverb, but it indicates a really small amount. In this context, you're going to often see it followed by quantifiers or numbers. It's basically your way of emphasizing to whoever you're talking to that the amount is, well, surprisingly little. Picture two friends comparing their birthdays. 大家都说小李比我大1岁，但其实他只比我大1个月. Everyone says 小李 is a year older than me, but actually, he's only older than me by 1 month.
Pay attention to the structure 只比 there. It really emphasizes that the age difference isn't a whole year at all, It's just a tiny amount, literally just one single month.
Okay, here's another super common everyday scenario. 还有30分钟电影就开始了，从这儿走过去只要10分钟，不会迟到. The movie starts in 30 minutes. Walking over from here only takes 10 minutes, so we won't be late. Notice the 只要, meaning it only takes. Spot on. 10 minutes is a really small amount of time compared to the full 30 minutes they have to spare. So our quick one-sentence summary for usage number 2, just use 只 to highlight that a quantity, time, or amount is way smaller than someone might expect. All right, next up, caution. 只 versus zhǐyǒu. Okay, listen up, because this is absolutely crucial. You cannot, I repeat, cannot use 只 directly in front of a noun or a number. Like, you can't say 他长得不高，只1.6 米. That is totally grammatically incorrect.
Yeah, and you also can't say 只 Lili if you want to mean only Lili. Instead, the rule is you absolutely must add the verb 有 to make it 只有. So it magically becomes 只有1.6 only has 1.6 meters. Or 只有 Lili, meaning only Lili. It's a lifesaver of a rule to remember.
Time for a little fun. Let's relax and practice.
Okay, imagine you're at the library. Your prompt is 对不起，这本书不能借出去，只能在 blank. Sorry, this book cannot be checked out. You can only blank. What do you think goes in that blank, keeping our nothing else rule in mind? I'll give you a second to think about it. Well, if you guess something along the lines of read it here or can, you completely nailed it. You can only read it here. There's literally no other option. Let's try just one more. Picture someone who's a very light eater. 他早饭一般吃得很简单，只 blank. She usually has a very simple breakfast. She only blank. What comes next?
Remember, we're talking about a super small amount here. If you said something like eats one piece of bread or 吃一片面包, fantastic job. You correctly used ju as an adverb right before the verb eat. Seriously, great effort today.
And that brings us to our summary and next time.
Let's quickly run through our 3 big takeaways. First, we use it to mean nothing else when there are basically no other options. Second, we use it to show a surprisingly small amount. And third, that absolutely crucial caution rule we talked about. Always use it before a verb, and if you ever need to put it before a noun or a number, you have to change it to 只有. Easy, right? I definitely recommend practicing these rules in your daily life. Honestly, just try describing things around your house using the exact grammar we just learned. Now, what's really fascinating is that next time, we're going to look at a word that does the exact opposite. We'll be diving into chula, which means besides or in addition to.
Oh, it's a fun one. It has 2 totally distinct personalities depending on whether it's paired with do or hai. And we honestly can't wait to break it all down for you.
But until then, here's the challenge. How many sentences can you build today where you only use your brand new favorite grammar point? Keep learning, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next explainer. Great job finishing today's lesson. Now you know that 只 and 只有 are not always interchangeable. Understanding this difference will help you avoid one of the most common mistakes Chinese learners make and make your Mandarin sound much more natural. If you'd like personalized speaking practice and feedback, you can book a trial lesson through my Preply link in the description. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. In the next lesson, we'll learn 除了 and discover how it can mean both except and besides, depending on the sentence. See you in the next lesson. Bye.